mail upgrade is definitely nice.
And we're off. So we got 3 starting in the Link's house, and there's your gloves.
Hey, I was half right. Let's see what the other one holds.
With the gloves there, that middle bomb, or that middle rock, has a 50% chance to spawn a bomb. You saw ShaggyRoger picking that up. Aaron's going to pick up his gloves and leave for the sanctuary.
And everyone else looks to be going towards the escape section. And we'll see what the sanctuary holds.
A bottle.
Yeah, bottle, so he can check Sick Kid, which is nice.
Small key to Dark Palace.
Yeah, Palace of Darkness key, nice to find.
There are 6 of them that they can find.
And it comes to the Turtle Rock. That's less than fun. Looks like AaronDobbe is heading up towards the Lumberjack Ledge, possibly, then probably making his way into the forest.
We're going to see what the Butch Crab holds before. Full magic refill.
Not a bad pickup. It could be bombs, which would have been a little bit nicer, but nice to have. And just a big 20 on the Lumberjack Ledge.
Well, Agnum is not required as of yet, but that doesn't mean it's out of the picture yet. The stream's freezing just for a minute as we try to get our runners' time synced up. Just a little bit of love at the mushroom location. Our other 3 runners are going to be going up and checking the ledge. And 300 rupees.
Yep, Thief's Cave having a little bit of wealth tonight, a little bit of a money cachet.
Taking the Thieves' Hoard and getting out of there.
It's nice to have the bottle before the first trip into Kakariko, so you don't have to come back to the Sick Kid later.
Yeah, picking up bottle and flute before you pass the before you get out of Kakariko is always really nice.
And with our early money gain, we'll see how long it takes before they check Zora. And there's been a 300 by the bottle vendor.
He won't be in business very long if that's what he's selling.
Yep, just giving away his profit tonight. Alright, AaronDobbe picked up the pack of bombs, so he can bomb Blind's Hut and the well. See what the back of the tavern holds tonight. Compass of Misery Mire, so not too much there.
You think we'll see the runners blind check the race game?
It's possible, and we do have AaronDobbe stealing the Sick Kid's allowance.
Or Sick Kid. Let's see what's in the back of the Cuckoo Hut. More money. It's been a very wealthy seed so far.
Yeah, it's looking like Kakariko was the high run district for tonight. It's nice to have money all the way up front so you can check things like Bottle Vendor and Zora without too much time wasting and worry about doing hula hand rooms.
Absolutely. AaronDobbe picking up his Fisher Price shield in the well.
10 arrows in the well bomb cave.
Map of Hyrule Castle and the second bottle.
So we're well not having too much value today.
No, I think we'll see Aaron check blind set and then go check South Shore. Use his bombs to knock out the mini Moldorm Cave.
Quite possibly swing through the race game as well, as you said. Fantallis also picking up the Fisher Price shield.
Oh, and a blue mail and back of blind set with the boots.
Gotta go fast.
And the BT of Hera.
Oh.
And a fire shield. Getting all the shields early today.
Yeah, loading all the equipment up front, aside from a sword. At least with the boots, he can, if there's anything in the library, he can go and get it now.
Yeah, definitely. With these randomizers and how fast you need to go, you want to backtrack as little as possible. So being able to do stuff like the bonk section here in the library is definitely nice to have.
And it doesn't look like it was anything too important.
So Kakariko having a lot of money in the nice boots, but not too much in terms of progression at the moment.
The only progression would be that Hera big key if they even need it.
Risk him having a compass, chooses not to take it.
Aaron deciding, since he picked up the boots, looks like they're going to go to Bunk Rocks.
Yeah, you might as well while you're here, and then it actually makes the trip through the South Shore a little bit faster, so you can just run to the ice cave instead of that slow walk.
Is that the cane? That was the cane.
Yes, we have the cane and the bonk rocks today. And we're going to check the back of Escape.
Had that rat telling Prier, "You shall not pass," as he picks up the hammer and a small cute desert palace.
So we have parts of the puzzle to get Dark World access. We just need the Moon Pearl now. AaronDobbe is going to check the swamp, then head down towards the South Shore part. Or could possibly check the desert.
Meanwhile, ShaggyRoger bonking for the Bunk Rocks and go pick up their Canis Mario. Oh, looks like flooded flippers in the dam.
Yep, don't need to see any fair clippers in this seed, which is nice.
Prier is going to be the first to check out Mini Moldorm Cave.
Many more Odor's Cave has been kind of taken over in terms of the hype cave, but we'll see what happens today. Making quick work of the Moldorm with the Can of Samaria.
That last one's giving him just a little bit of trouble. There he goes.
What's a mini troll? A little bit of trouble.
Bottle number 3, wow. And the Moon Pearl.
And the hook shot.
Mini Moldorm Cave is the new hype cave.
And it looks like Aghanim is dead. Which is nice, because you don't want to deal with that 6 or 7 minute climb up Aghanim Tower for nothing.
Absolutely not. Though we still may see them dip into Castle Tower just to see what's in the 1 or 2 chests. I didn't quite catch what was on Highly Island. It's a big key. Fantallis is going to be the first check to see what Hobo has to give. Just 10 more arrows. ShaggyRoger going into Hype Cave V2. Be very happy to see that hook shot in Moon Pearl. Looks like Prier is going to be making the Waterfall Fairy and Zoro play. Let's see what they have to offer.
Yeah, you got 2 chests here in the Waterfall Fairy Cave. Key for Dark Palace, that's our number 2nd one, and a small piece of heart.
Only 4 more pod keys to find. Big 20 on the ledge.
See what the fish is going to scam us with today.
This is where all children go to learn not give money to strange fish. Oh, there's the swamp key. Wow.
Yes, that could be necessary. We don't know quite yet.
It will open up 6 item locations. Or there's more in Keysanity, I'm sorry.
Alright, so fish, we can't say is quite the scam artist today.
Yeah, the keys to his front door.
Prier heading up to Sarashla to see what's in his shed. Another key for the pod, the mushroom, and just the big 20.
So it looks like the seed could be pointing them for early pod dip. But it looks like AaronDobbe is going to be making the first play into Dark World, going into the Village of Outcasts.
Prier heading right into Eastern to see what they find.
Yeah, they can check 5 item locations. They just can't clear it completely because they don't have the bow.
And as we mentioned earlier, the logic will not make them go through dark rooms unless they so choose.
But with the hook shot, I don't see why Prier couldn't navigate through the dark rooms. They're not that terribly too difficult. ShaggyRoger checking the sign to see which way the Lost Woods are.
Fantallis to make a map check, but without the maps, we don't know anything at this point. AaronDobbe skipping a chest, so that was interesting.
I think they're going to pick it up on the way back, just so they didn't have to navigate around the holes. Half Magic was a nice find.
Always nice to find a half magic before you go on to Mouthula. Not that he'll be jumping down that quite yet without the fire road.
Yeah, they're gonna go down here and get this guaranteed small key to prevent soft locking yourself. Be able to check one more chest.
Gotta watch out for the Wallmaster though.
Just a heart container. Meanwhile, Prier finishes navigating the dark room. I'm gonna check the vanilla big key location. Just get 20 rupees. And Shaggy picks up small key to Mr. Meyer.
Yep, Shaggy the first to do the Village of Outcast check. Go top into Thieves Town. Big heart container in chest 1.
Unless they find the big key in here, there's only gonna be 4 chests that they can check right now.
Yep, otherwise the dungeon will be locked and we got the magic cave for number 2.
Well, that'll open up Bumper Cave. Oh, fantallis getting grabbed by the Wallmaster. We are gonna check Hype Cave V1. It's powder. Small key dice palace, big 20, and some bombs.
So Hype Cave not living up to its name yet again, sadly.
No, I want to petition to rename it to the Cave of Shattered Dreams.
Cave of Infinite Sadness. So just another big 20 in the Thieves Town chest, so he might have to leave at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing else you can do in here. AaronDobbe going to check Bomb Hut. Looks like they might head down and do race game afterwards. Or, I'm sorry, digging game.
Let's see what our buried item is today. No, looks like we did get the big key to pod at Stumpy.
Yeah, I think all signs are pointing to pod at this point. They would just need the lamp.
Swamp Palace key at a dig game. And the chess game is money and a bomb upgrade.
Looks like Prier's going to navigate the Dark Cave going up to Death Mountain.
Smart play. I mean, you had the hook shot, you might as well.
Yeah, they'll just have to keep in mind everything that they find here right now is going to be a sequence break.
So not too much worth a note in Skullwoods or Thieves Town at the moment. Block your apple and chest. Ask about where the keys are in dungeons. Keys can be in dungeons and in overworld chests. They can be shuffled pretty much everywhere. So you can find dungeon keys in dungeons where they don't belong, such as Skull Woods might have a key to Thieves' Town.
Old man giving Prier the jacket off his back. Yeah, so they can still pick up keys that are dropped by enemies or underneath pots. Those are guaranteed to be in their original dungeons. Just everything else in any chests have been randomized.
That looked like Titans on Spectre Rock plus the mirror.
So this was definitely a good play.
Death Mountain having instant value.
With that mirror in hand, Prier will have everything they need to full clear swamp.
Yeah, just quick grab of the mirror, then right back out to grab the Titans.
Shaggy and Aaron giving each other a little high five.
And I think I saw a crystal ice palace, but I could be wrong on that. But that's what it looked like. Swamp is a crystal, apparently. Prier grabbing their Titans bits.
Looks like they're gonna check out Hera. I do have the big key.
And we got the shovel in the chest. So hammer does tempered sword damage, so that's nice quick work of those Octoroks.
Thieves' Town and Desert Palace are 5 and 6. So they know the location of 3 crystals, or at least we know the location of 3 crystals.
Ether and Hera. So that's 1 medallion down for Prier.
Yeah, for those that didn't know, the entrances to Misery Mire and Turtle Rock have also been randomized, so it can require any one of the 3 medallions.
And Prier is going hammerless strats on Moldorm.
Yeah, it just takes 3 quick hits with the hammer.
And our first boss of the night is down. Let's see if he was a pendant or a crystal.
It's just the blue pendant. And the bow is on the pyramid.
Nice pickup for AaronDobbe. That actually even opens up more of pod now.
I wouldn't be surprised if the lamp was in pod. Just a heart container on the floating island.
With all the sides of the pod, watch pod have nothing now.
Oh, that would be awful. I mean, this seed has just been screaming go to pod since, 5 minutes in.
ShaggyRoger also grabbing their bow.
Oh, Prier picking up their fighter sword.
Fantallis checking the prison room.
I did not catch what Catfish had to offer for Aaron. Small key to Turtle Rock.
Interesting, we're 25 minutes in, we just got our first key. First sword of search though. Prier getting a piece of heart, a big 20. Bombs, a big key to Desert Palace, and arrows, so not much in Paradox Cave today.
No, but you can't blame Paradox for being so dry with all the progression that was on Death Mountain. Like ShaggyRoger will be our first runner to go for the pod play.
Nothing of note in the escape section. Super Bunny having a piece of heart, and the book.
I hope they know how to read. Oh, and there's the flute. ShaggyRoger picking that up behind the mimics.
Fourth bottle, and ether being needed for Turtle Rock.
Oh,
And there's our lamp
the
in the Hookshot Cave.
With the flute being in pod, that, yeah, it does make sense that it could be there.
So most likely the seed was looking for a double dip into pod. Going to get the flute and go up to Death Mountain.
Yeah, so that sequence break is going to pay off huge for Prier.
Never want to double dip unless you absolutely have to.
I don't think we've seen anybody check the back of the sewers yet, have we?
We have not. AaronDobbe will be our first. Map of Misery Mire by ShaggyRoger. And Prier is checking around in Turtle Rock, which is an interesting play.
Well, they did pick up that one key, so they knew that they could get back here to check a few more chests. And the key to Skull Woods for ShaggyRoger.
Just gotta deal with this pokey and make more way into Turtle Rock here, and some chain jumps. And we are now locked out of Turtle Rock.
That's as far as it goes.
ShaggyRoger heading over towards Eastern with the bow. Can make some progress here. Probably finish it off. I'm not sure if they picked the big key quite yet, though.
No, I don't think we've seen the Eastern Palace Big Key. With the book in hand, Prier will be able to see what's on the tablet. And it looks like it's just 3 bombs.
AaronDobbe going up to Aghanim's tower.
Yeah, they did pick up 1 key for Castle Tower, so they'll be able to check through item locations. Fantallis gonna turn in their mushroom, make a quick drug deal with the witch.
And fantallis is heading over to Agina and the desert.
Trading drugs for the 5th key to Pod.
And Agina having Quake for Prier.
We know that it's not required for Turok.
And we have not yet found the Gans Tower Big Key, no.
I do believe Prier can full clear desert with the small key and the big key in tow.
Yep, plus he has his fire source, so they'll definitely be able to make some headway here. Another key on the torch.
There's that small key to Hera.
Turtle Rock being the green pendant.
And more pod keys.
Old man make us want to go all the way to the Dark World to get him an item. And that's a big 20 in the Desert Cave.
And Talos gonna pay his 100 rupees to Kiki. Cheeky little monkey, stealing all your money.
Yeah, with how rich this seed was earlier, that's not a big deal today. Small piece of art in the desert chest. So not too much in terms of regression in the desert today.
No, I didn't quite catch what was on the ledge. I don't know if Prier checked it or not.
I do not believe they did. I think they just went straight in.
Yes, sports. The flute was behind the mimics in Pond.
Prier not heading down to the ledge, so they might just not need the item. They might have checked it when I wasn't watching their section.
Yeah, they may have checked and we just missed it. Or they could be checking it on the way out.
ShaggyRoger heading down towards the escape. Not too much of value was there.
No, and Aaron's cleaning up what he can in Eastern. We know there's nothing here for him either.
Oh, the bow in hand. We can at least finish it off. Well, no, we need the big key still. Never mind. And Prier heading towards Moldorm.
Often use hammer strats on the line, Molus.
Yeah, slime wall side when I said Molder. See if we get a another pendant or a crystal here. Red pendant's still at large.
Yeah, I'm sure if he picks up another pendant, he's gonna be kicking himself, or they're gonna be kicking themselves.
One more is going down. It's a crystal.
So at 35 minutes, we have picked up our first crystal of the run.
ShaggyRoger taking the Death Ward. Heading probably up Aghanim's tower at this point. Fantallis still continuing the exploration of Palace of Darkness. And Prier is heading back into Gan's tower to check the upstairs as well.
No, I don't think they did the basement or the front of escape.
Yeah, they are going down towards the prison area. Fantallis having to dip out of pod now.
Yeah, it seems to be the story tonight. Go to pod, pick up your flute. Go to Death Mountain, pick up your lantern.
And as JP is saying in chat, Fantallis didn't get the flute because he never got the bow.
That's very unfortunate.
ShaggyRoger gonna unlock the swag duck. Gonna head up to Death Mountain, grab his mirror and flute as well.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much out of item locations other than Death Mountain at this point.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking. But with flute, Titans, and mirror, Meyer is also accessible now. Meyer is our other red pendant, though. Thanks to Fantallis for the map check, we saw that.
So that means Ice is a crystal, Eastern is a crystal as well. Yes, they found the Swamp Smoky on Zora. Did our first check in the King's Tomb.
Yep, Prier is the first to make that play. Let's see what he gets. Gets the last medallion. So all 3 coins have been found now.
Thank you, Cross Product, for your 10-month in a row sub.
Yes, thank you for supporting the Speed Gaming family. ShaggyRoger heading up to pick up their mirror. I was like, yeah, Prier's gonna clear out the Village of Outcasts. They had gone up to Death Mountain without checking this out earlier.
And the Royal King subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Fantallis seeing the mirror and going to pick that up. As well as the Titans.
That was a very loaded Spectacle Rock.
Oh, for sure. ShaggyRoger heading up to Tower of Hera. See what they find up here. Didn't find too much on our first attempt up here.
Prier going to open up 4 chests in Town, and I believe.
I don't believe they have the big key yet, so they'll be locked out as well.
He hasn't gone back into pod, or he hasn't gone into pod at all yet, so they don't have the flute.
Probably won't be too long before they head over there, especially with the all the keys they've found so far.
I'm seeing in chat that Prier does have the Keysanity big key.
Oh, okay, so we'll see what the rest of this dungeon holds. Yep, and there's the access.
Unless they pick up a vanilla small key, I don't think they'll be able to check the big chest, but they'll be able to check everything else.
ShaggyRoger going to finish off Moldorm. Only gonna get a pendant here though. But we still don't know it's on the pedestal, so that could be necessary anyway.
There's no telling what item Moldorm would have. Quicker just to do it here than have that item location in the back of your mind for the rest of the run, thinking what could be there.
Three quick shots to the tail, finishes off Moldorm. Fantallis saying they need ether. ShaggyRoger's going to the west side of Death Mountain now.
Looks like AaronDobbe did the hammer jump. I'm going to navigate the dark maze here. Unfortunately, taking a death.
Fantallis about to pick up their mirror down here in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, that was a Thieves' Den big key.
Yep. Prier heading to finish off Blind. Gonna get their next crystal here. Takes 3 shots with each head.
Yeah, it's a scripted fight. It's 3 shots with any damage source, really.
Blind goes down. Green crystal. Well, ruby.
Yeah, ShaggyRoger picking up their first sword at 40 minutes, 44 minutes.
We have not yet found the Gans Tower big key now. AaronDobbe going towards the back part of Palace of Darkness now.
I think they're gonna just opt to finish it off.
Still no light source, so it hasn't gone up to a hookshot cave quite yet to get the lamp.
We're getting our first Hammer Peg Cave and getting the frog on a world tour. With the air.
Peg cave having no value today, unfortunately.
See what our smiths are smithing today.
At least it was a quick walk back for him today. They didn't go all over the place. Second sword.
They were swordsmiths.
Gonna check Bat Cave while they're here as well. Nope. I'm just gonna take the chest for a walk.
I think Prier already checked back cave.
ShaggyRoger picking up their book up on Death Mountain.
AaronDobbe trying to navigate the dark room and kill these. Oh, I don't even know what they're called. The flippy turtles.
Yeah, I think they're just called Dark Turtles. I'm not positive though. Prier checking the shovel spot. Let's see what they get.
Shaggy gonna pick up their lamp and
Shovel just wielding some bombs today. And AaronDobbe heading off against the Helmosaur King.
I think we'll see a swamp play by Prier after turning in the lunchbox.
They're in that vicinity, so it makes sense. Or they could check the pyramid while they're down here as well. Then head over to pod themselves.
There's the
We got a
fire
fire
rod.
rod in the chest. So lunchbox required. ShaggyRoger gonna check out Spike Cave over here.
And that half magic will see him safely through to the end.
Well, that was a small key against her, and thank you Shinbreaker7 for the 4 months resub.
Yes, thank you for supporting Speed Gaming.
Prier checking the Hylia Lake ledge. Gets the big key to Eastern Palace.
No, we're not in no mode yet. We still don't know where the Ganon Tower big key is. Among several other big keys.
Fantallis rescuing the maiden. They'll go fight blind themselves. Myra should have a compass and a map. Not too much of worth there.
Prier did do 5 and 6. They'll be able to turn in the bomb.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice routing. Nice routing choice by him. So he can now get the pyramid ledge item, which is going to be the bow, Turn on the bun, then check pod and possibly catfish. Just our piece of checkerboard cave.
Yeah, nothing too exciting.
Fantallis finishing off blind. See what the Pyramid Fairy has for us today.
Just a map and the blue boomerang.
Yeah, not too much worth there, unfortunately. But coming up here does get the bow.
Yeah, I think they'll see that bow and immediately go to Pod and route in Eastern right after.
Yep, had the mirror, so it's a quick teleport back over. And they do have the Eastern key now.
I check catfish first, though.
Overall, really efficient routing by Prier for this dude.
Yeah, that signals break on the Death Mountain was huge. It really paid off for him.
Also with the mushroom check while they're here, makes sense. Yes, Prier does have the fire rod from the launch box. Getting some blue goo while they're here.
Shaggy gonna full clear desert.
It's a crystal at least, so it's necessary anyway, but there wasn't too much in terms of items here.
No. But better go ahead and do it now while you're in there checking the mire area. Just get it all knocked out of the way.
Oh, for sure. Finish off that lower left part of the map. Might have to dig around a mire later, depending on what else is locked up.
No, we're not missing too much.
I mean, we still have keys we gotta find, so they could be in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Fantastic picking up their Master Sword.
AaronDobbe finally making that Death Mountain check.
AaronDobbe still has no sword. That's interesting. Lots of worth, but no shield yet. No sword yet. Fantallis is going to grab their lunchbox, so they'll get their fire rod as well.
Oh no, Shaggy is getting shot by the Beamos. I stand corrected. Looks like Prier is gonna go into the swamp, maybe. Nope. Every time I say that, he jukes me.
It's nature of randomizer. Paths are randomized. Kansas Tower Big Key has not yet been found. No. And ShaggyRoger dealing with Lemola now.
As AaronDobbe makes the climb up Terra's. Wow, excuse me, Tower of Hera.
And Prier is heading over to the Palace of Darkness to finish that off.
Yeah, they'll be able to just clear it out, mirror, and finish off Eastern. Oh no, they still haven't found the Eastern big key. Fantallis checking out Agina's. Looks like they're gonna go and clear out Desert. Pick up their second crystal. Looks like they'll be entering right as Shaggy leaves.
AaronDobbe finishing off Moldarm with the hammer strats.
Prier being the last one to pick up their flute. And Alice never did get to pick up. They never got the bow off the pyramid.
Probably gonna route that in when they turn the big bomb in. That makes sense. Kind of like what Prier did.
Yeah.
And with us being just about an hour in, I just want to give a quick shout out to our trackers for the evening. Brewers fan JP and Sir Laugh a Lot, thank you for the behind the scenes work. And our restreamer today, the Speed Gaming Family Networks, for putting on these daily races. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys if you guys in chat like what you're seeing, please give all 4 of these runners a follow. They're putting on a heck of a race for us tonight.
Yeah, definitely give our trackers a follow as well. It's hard work.
Yes, absolutely.
And that was the big key to Eastern on Hylia Island. Shaggy will be the first one to pick that up.
No, Prier has that as well. He picked that up when he was heading towards that section.
Oh, I missed it.
He routed that in when he was down by Ice Palace.
Okay.
The big one that's still at large is Ganon's Tower. I believe Ice Palace is still at large as well. Fantallis is going to finish off Lemola.
Yeah, they were fortunate enough to pick up that fire rod before going in, so they made short work of the Lamolas. We'll be getting our first check into the Dark Mason Pod, and ShaggyRoger will be our first runner entering the swamp.
So a small piece of heart in the first chest in the swamp, so we did have to get a heart from elsewhere before coming in here. It looks like Fantallis is going to go down towards the swamp section. Prier making quick work of the mimics in Palace of Darkness. 2 answer chat, yes, logical. Never assume any kind of bomb jump is necessary. See what ShaggyRoger finds here at Ice Palace.
Yeah, like go down here and
Swamp
check go check the vanilla compass location. Fantallis is hot on their heels.
There's our Gannon Tower Big Key in Swamp Palace.
All we're missing now is the Ice Palace.
So whoever said Swamp Palace for the Gannon's Tower got that one. Pedestal could have Ice Palace Big Key still. Prier gonna go finish off Helmets Working now.
Yep. And probably going to do Eastern right after. As long as he goes to Swamp, he should be in pretty good shape.
Yes, he has a. Well, they have quite a bit of a lead at the moment. As you said earlier, that early gamble up to Death Mountain is definitely paying off for him. Fantallis grabbing their Big Key to Gannon's Tower as well.
That Gannon's Tower Big Key would put Prier in go mode.
Yeah, mirroring back over to Eastern now.
It'll be interesting to see if we see another sword upgrade or silver arrows along the way.
Yeah, Master Sword Silverless Gannon is not fun times at all, to say the least.
No, it is not.
We still potentially could need the Big Key to Ice Palace.
I can't think of anything that would be locked in there that the runners would absolutely need, anyways.
Yeah, at this point, it's looking like it's most likely a luxury item. Seemed like a rather quick seed for a Keysanity seed, though.
Prier will be able to save some time though, as long as, or if they go check the vanilla compass location first to pick up the Gannon's Tower Big Key, they won't even have to touch the left side at all.
And ShaggyRoger grabbing their riot shield. Alright, and Prier's just got to take care of the Armor Knights, and they also will be done with the Eastern. ShaggyRoger the first to get to Argus.
Yeah, they never took the frog home, so they're going to be doing Fighter Sword Argus.
Yep, gotta do the spin attacks. With only having Master Sword and no silver, so the second phase of Argus will be kind of fun too.
Fantallis at least has the Fire Rod that'll make Phase 2 for Argus a lot quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if they actually finish out here first.
I think with the Master Sword, is it 1 Spin Splash or Spin Slash and 3 Fire Rod shots to kill him?
Not positive on that. I know it's a few. Going with hammer strats though.
Yeah, I think they might be able to save a little bit of time. Doing Tempered Sword damage.
Hammer doesn't have the biggest of hitboxes though, and Argus does move a little bit on the faster side.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger hammering left and right versus up and down.
But Shaggy takes care of Argus and is able to move on from Swamp for now.
Looks like Fant will be going for the quick kill.
Almost
Just misses it.
Makes quick work of him regardless. Finishes Argus off and is also going to move on. And as you see, Vargon in chat just posted the bang for the daily speedruns that we've been doing here with the link to the Patch Randomizer. They will be running through the end of the week up until AGDQ starts, so we'll have races tomorrow and on Saturday as well.
Yeah, we will be taking a break for about a week as AGDQ goes on.
Killer Rapid is asking about the Ganskip Tower Big Key. Yes, we do have that.
ShaggyRoger and Fantallis both have it.
Prier is going to finish off Skull Woods.
Meanwhile, Aaron is going to pick up their 3rd crystal off of Land Mullis.
And AaronDobbe is grabbing their crystal from Desert Palace. Pedestal checked by Prier.
I couldn't quite read what that said.
It looks like the swag that's going to be on the pedestal.
The dream is dead.
I saw the word furs, but I didn't really catch what the rest of it was. But chat is saying it was the swagnet.
Said, let's catch fairies together.
Prier dropping down to take quick care of Mothula.
Fantallis gonna go turn in the super bomb and hopefully pick up their bow off the pyramid.
Mothula is down, giving Prier their 5th crystal.
And a map to Desert Palace.
Such hope, game. Such hope.
I think if you found the bow an hour and 10 minutes and you knew that you could have had it about 15 or 20 minutes into the seed, I imagine you'd feel pretty behind.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of a nagging feeling when you pick up when it's in such an easy location to grab it.
These Igors giving ShaggyRoger just a little bit of trouble. There was a pot on the last one to wake it up.
Those are such a pain. They just never want to work when you want them to work.
Let's see if they get the Armos quick kill.
Not quite, but it still makes quick work of them anyway. Fantallis checking out catfish. Then after this, they're probably right behind Prier and checking out Eastern and Palace of Darkness, finishing those off. Prier checking out the Meyer section.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fantallis is in go mode. They just don't realize it yet.
Yes, I do believe you're correct. Going back to the swamp. Interesting.
Fear never went in the swamp.
Yes, yep, you're right. Fantallis checking graveyard ledge.
ShaggyRoger realizing that if you put the block with the King's Mary off screen, then it will not register hitting. There you go.
Chad bringing up a good point that Fantallis might be looking for the flute if they don't know Meyer's not needed. AaronDobbe checking the thieves on big chest just for a piece of heart. So Prier is finishing up swamp. Fantallis is heading back up towards the Skullwood section.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Pierre even goes to the left side after he picks up this big key.
I think they're just going to grab it and just go straight to the end and go mode it. AaronDobbe going to do their blind fight. And that's the big key for Prier. And they are going towards the left side, looks like that. Maybe not.
Nope, they are. Maybe they're gonna full clear it and hope for silvers or a sword upgrade.
It's possible. I mean, as we said, doing the Ganon fight, Master Sword and Silver, this is definitely not fun times. ShaggyRoger and AaronDobbe still both needing their fire rod from the lunchbox. AaronDobbe doing the Frog World tour, so that's probably next in their arrangement of items.
Here went to the left side, picked up a small key, and then left. I think they just realized they were in go mode.
Yeah, it's one of those. Oh wait, I don't even need to do this right now. I can just go. I mean, they could be looking for, as you said, a better sword or silvers, but how much time do you want to invest in doing that when you don't need to? Especially with how many chests are in Gan's Tower that are available to you.
Yeah, I think the chances are pretty high for him to find one of 3 items in there. If they even opt to check left or right side.
Always nice to be able to go mode Swamp and Ice Palace, though. Fantallis knocking out Mafula.
Yeah, using the fire rod strats makes quick work of him.
4th crystal for them.
AaronDobbe going to take the lunchbox and pick up their fire rod.
YYO, yes, they have gotten the big key for Gan's Tower. Just gonna knock out Argus here, which is not that bad at this point with the red mail.
Oh, just misses the quick kill.
Still makes quick work of him though, not too much trouble there.
Yeah, 2 cycles, very good.
ShaggyRoger finishing off Palace of Darkness, and probably mirror on over to finish off Eastern while they're here. Oh, no, they finished off Eastern already, never mind. Prier is heading that one to Ice Palace. Gonna do a quick go mode here and then head on up to Gan's Tower to finish off the seed. Fantallis is right back in the East Dark Palace as well.
Yeah, they should be able to wrap this up fairly quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Always nice to see Sage waiting to go into Turtle Rock at all.
Yeah, that's a huge time save, just not even having to go in. Though we did see Prier check into it briefly.
Yeah, they poked out the first 1 or 2 rooms and was like, nah, don't need to be here right now. There are roughly 48 people in this right now, which is a good turnaround for the 11 p.m. race.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prier knows that they're in go mode, they're skipping.
And ShaggyRoger grabbing their 4th crystal here. AaronDobbe not too far, but grabbing their 4th as well.
Yeah, and they're going to be able to pick up their Ganasara big key on the way.
Yeah, and Fantallis is almost at their 5th.
Shaggy still needs to do the frog question.
We do not have any forfeits or finishes yet. No, we do not.
Stupor, catch up, and yes, as long as the item doesn't require you having to finish a crystal dungeon.
And Prier is now battling Cold Stare. Very quick Ice Palace, always nice in a go mode situation.
Yeah, they're making good use of that half magic and fire rod.
Cold Stare goes down relatively quick. No, not much problem at all. And they just are going to head up to Death Mountain and go into Ganon's Tower.
AaronDobbe being the fourth and final person to pick up the Star Big P.
And fantallis making quick work of the Helmsword King.
Yeah, he was really nice standing still to let fantallis shoot him in the face.
Alright, the quick climb up the Death Mountain, and they will be into Ganon's Tower. Alright, AaronDobbe finishing off Argus, fantallis heading back into Eastern, and ShaggyRoger finishing off Thievestown.
I wonder if Prier will check any convenient chest. Well, I'm sure he'll probably check convenient chests along the way, looking for sort of greater silvers.
Yeah, if the chest is right in your way, it's definitely worth grabbing. This was a race that came down to the early Death Mountain gamble, so that was definitely nice for Prier. And I think his routing overall was just spot on.
Yeah, that was really good.
Their routing, I should say. Quick work on the mimics and heading on over.
And a very clean mimic room number 2. I got fantallis cleaning up Armos, AaronDobbe making the climb to Eastern Palace, and Shaggy finishing off Newstown.
Yep, just a quick hop down to Ice for fantallis and being able to in go mode, which is going to be nice for them. They will also be ready for the climb up Death Mountain. And ShaggyRoger finishing off blind now. 9 quick shots. Prier is going through the gauntlet part. And fantallis is now going to ice.
Gonna outer the
Indoor this has been a rather fast season, especially for Keysanity. ShaggyRoger grabbing their crystal. That's their 5th on the night. AaronDobbe about to grab their 5th as well. These Igors, though, are just not playing nice. Armorless Knights go down. 5th crystal obtained. Fantallis is dropping down to finish off Cold Stare, and they'll also be heading up towards Tough Mountain. And joining Prier in going towards Zagadam 2. And fantallis is picking up their Temperance Sword, so that's a nice pickup for them. Doesn't have to do the as many Garen sword swings.
Yeah, I mean, that was just the difference of taking 5 or 10 seconds out of your time just to go check one chest and picking up something that's going to save you possibly close to a minute.
I mean, there's still a chance that Prier could grab another sword here, but the way they go into the tower, I doubt they'll check it. Just a big 20.
It was red.
It's not the red item that they've been looking for.
ShaggyRoger finally taking the fire rod home to the hungry bandit.
That was a really nice Aghanim 2 fight up here. Really quick.
That was really clean.
And just onto the big pig now. Finish off the seed.
And you guys are in for a treat seeing Master Sword, Silverless Cannon. Lots and lots of spin slashes.
Yeah, I believe it's 12 for the first 3 phases, then 24 for the final one, if I'm correct.
Yep. 12 per phase, and then 24. Only spin slashes will damage Ganon. If you try to swing your sword at him, you'll bounce off.
And once you get to the teleport phase at the end, you have to do it while he's about to teleport, or it won't count. Fantallis is knocking out Cold Stare relatively quickly, and they will also be heading up towards the Ganon Tower momentarily. And AaronDobbe dropping down to Cold Stare there as we speak.
At least we will get to see where the sowers were. Ganon should be telling us.
Yep, Ganon tells us know where to kill him. JP in chat bring up a good point that they're most likely in TR when we barely got into TR at all. Or Meyer. We didn't go into Meyer at all either.
And they could have very well been in any number, one of the chests in Ganon's Tower too. ShaggyRoger picking up their fire rod, realizing they're in go mode. Very angry with the thief there.
And Prier grabbing the torch glitch.
Yeah, torch glitch is almost mandatory for Silverless Ganon.
Yeah, torch glitch or a lot of magic.
And yep, Silvers were in Total Rock. We do have a first and second place finisher. Weighty Words in first place, time of 1:31, and Buane finishing in second place, 1:32.05.
Oh, our featured for today, though, it looks like barring some catastrophic, Prier will take off first place for the featured for. And Wolf38 finishes with a time of 1:32.29. Fantallis is making the climb into Ganon's Tower. And we have both of our other runners finishing off Skullwoods.
We should be finishing up here next couple of slashes.
Just gotta avoid falling, and they'll be finished. And with that sound, the pig has gone down. The door opens, and with that, Prier57 has finished with his official SRL time of 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 8 seconds.
Yep, GG to Prier. Trying to see if we can get him in here for an interview.
ShaggyRoger and AaronDobbe both taking out Mouth at the same time almost. Prier is going to attempt to get their mic to work, and they'll be joining us.
We have AaronDobbe making the climb up Death Mountain to get into Ganon's Tower, and ShaggyRoger just needs one more crystal. And meanwhile, we do have Manochi finishing in 5th place with a time of 1:34. Big Dunka finishing in 6th, time of 1:35.
Fantallis making their last approach on Ganon's Tower here. And AaronDobbe is heading in now. AaronDobbe and ShaggyRoger also looking like they'll be doing the Master Sword Silverless Ganon, whereas Fantallis has the joy of doing it with Tempered Sword at least.
Yeah, that's gonna make that fight feel a lot better.
Still nice to have silvers, but it's not as mandatory at this point. ShaggyRoger heading on over to Ice Palace to finish that up. ShaggyRoger just making quick work of Ice Palace here. Nice to have it done in go mode.
Yeah, they will be picking up their temper.
Definitely nice to have. And fantallis is taking out Mordorm 2. And AaronDobbe is on the escape. The gauntlet, I should say. Chucks the final chest for the silvers. No go there. We believe that silvers were in Turtle Rock by a hint from Ganon. See if fantallis has the equally quick Aghanim too. Got to 2 singles and a double so far. And down goes Aghanim 2, and fantallis is on the fight with the big pig now. And Sigma has finished in 7th place with a time of 1 hour 39 minutes. And again, having a bit of a squid anatomy lecture at the start of their fight.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to Bear in the IRC chat, trying to see if he can get his mic working or not.
Oh, no worries. Maximum Varnish finishing in 8th with a time of 1 hour 40 minutes.
Just sniping Haika type? I guess that's how you pronounce that. I'm a 140.09.
AaronDobbe almost ran out of magic there, but gets the torch lit, thankfully.
Gotta be careful not to despawn that full magic refill.
fantallis doing a really nice job of taking out Ganon here. Not sure if Prier will be joining us after all, but we will try to get fantallis in here at least.
Oh, he is. Just misses the quick go for Cold Stare. Gets hit by a ice puff. AaronDobbe making the final ascent into the Aghanim 2 room. Fantallis reverting to the lamp. Be sure they don't run out of magic.
Yeah, that would be not fun to run out of magic this late into the fight.
There he goes.
Down goes the pig. Fantallis taking second place of our featured 4 with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 39 seconds. And that was, I believe, 8th place overall. 10th place overall. Sir Peter of ours finishing next with a time of 1:42 in 11th place.
Looks like we will be getting fantallis in for an interview. Get their thoughts on the seed.
AaronDobbe doing the fight again with the Master Sword Silverless. So as we said earlier, for those in chat, if you are enjoying what you're watching, stay tuned. We do have more daily races tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday before taking a break for SGDQ. And of course, please give these runners a follow. This was a heck of a race today. And a special thank you to our behind-the-scenes crew of It's Brewer Fan JP and Sir Laugh a Lot for the tracking. They've done a great job for us tonight, and we appreciate it. We might be getting Prier57 with us after all. And of course, a special thanks to the Speed Gaming family for hosting these races. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. This has been a lot of fun to watch and commentate on. And we do have fantallis with us here in chat. GG, well played.
Thank you. Oh, goodness.
So, any thoughts on the seed? How'd you like it? How did it handle for you?
I don't know. Like, it felt like somewhere near the end of it, everything just clicked into place. Before that, it was strange. I felt like early on in the seed, I was running around looking for stuff that didn't matter, and then as that sort of whittled down, I felt like it was all dependent on finding out where, or for me at least, it was dependent on finding out where that stupid flute was. By the time I realized where it could be, then
yeah, that was the one thing that Prier had. He went up to, they went up to Death Mountain early through the Dark Room, so that gave them the mirror and the Titans relatively early.
Yeah, it felt really sort of unintuitive. Like, that's the thing that you don't think of doing, is going and checking pyramid before you go to pod when you have 4 keys already.
Yeah. So you put off finding the bow for a while. You just didn't want to route in pyramid at all, at least until you had 5 and 6 done and could take the bomb over there.
Yeah, and then when I saw the bow, I was like, come on. But I mean, other than that, it was fine.
How happy were you to see that bird sword in Ice Palace?
Yeah, I was actually debating that going in. I was like, do I really want to come looking around for this? But oh man, I got a little rush after seeing that.
Alright. And AaronDobbe finishing up Ganon with that ding. The pig goes down. And AaronDobbe finishes in 3rd place in the featured 4 and 14th place overall with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 44 seconds. And they will be joining us.
So, fantallis, did you feel at all like behind after you found the bow?
Very much, yeah. That's like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, why was I running around checking all this overworld stuff?
Yeah, I mean, even with putting that off that long, 141 a sub 2 on a Keysanity is outstanding.
Oh, thank you. It feels pretty good. I think I knocked over 30 minutes off of my last BB.
And there's Aaron. GG to you, sir.
Hey, hello, thank you.
Yeah, so talk us through the seed. How'd you like it?
This was a very interesting seed. I was told on the website for this game that if I played Keysanity, I was supposed to 100% the whole game. And that didn't happen today, did it?
Yeah, we only had maybe a 3-room check of Turtle Rock, and no one even went into Mire at all.
Yeah, the only 2 dungeons that I even full cleared were Desert and Thieves Town, which seems crazy to me. That's never happened before, at least for me.
Yeah, overall it seemed like a rather quick seed once everything fell into place.
Yep. Yeah, not surprised to see so many personal bests among our top finishers today.
Yeah, especially with a Master Sword Silverless Ganon foot.
That just sort of underscores exactly how fast it was.
The Tempered Sword was in Ice Palace, in the Freezor room.
Ah, damn. I was really considering checking it, but I thought, well, whatever. I'm so far ahead, I'm going to at least PB, even if I have to do Master Sword Silverless, so we'll just go for it.
And ShaggyRoger has just finished off Moldorm 2, so they are going up to Aghanim 2 now.
We should be having all 4 of you guys finish up here soon. That's what it was a very fast seed.
Yeah, for sure.
There wasn't really much of a troll nature. Nothing really trolled you guys at all. Was there anything that you wanted prior to going up to a Grand Sour than the sword?
No, I mean, I would have liked to have silvers, of course, but so the only thing that was really holding out on me was the lamp. Pretty sure I did like almost every dark room in the game, at least every relevant one in the game before I found the lamp.
Yeah, the game expected you to go into pod to get the flute, to go to Death Mountain to get the mirror, to get the Titan's Mitts to get back down into to get the bow.
Yep.
So it was a little less nice chain reaction to get to the lamp eventually.
Mm-hmm. So, pretty glad I was able to shortcut all that, at least.
Yep, you gotta love forced double dips of dungeons.
Uh-huh. The only thing I like better than a forced double dip in a dungeon is a double dip that you can sequence break.
ShaggyRoger is now dropping down to fight the big pig, and that will be done shortly as well.
Yeah, this will be crazy if we get all 4 of our featured 4 sub 2 on a Keysanity.
And now we do have Prier57 with us. GG, well played.
Yeah, GG to you, Prier. I think his mic is having a little bit of a problem. We hear you, Prier. Can you hear us?
Alright, while Prier is working on that, we have ShaggyRoger fighting the pig onto the 3rd phase. Working on going to the 4th phase.
I think they still have that blue potion, so it should be pretty safe here.
Gets a torch glitch.
So, Fantallis and Aaron, I guess I'll ask Fantallis first. Is there anything that you think that you could have done better?
Yeah, for sure. Gosh, I feel like, and this is probably just because the idea of Keysanity is still, I think, kind of fresh for me, but I think I spent a lot of time just hanging around the overworld when I really should have been diving into, like, Ice Palace was open for so long, and it just didn't even cross my mind. And then Skull Woods was open for a while, and I was still running around the overworld. So yeah, that's sort of still trying to figure out that part of Keysanity, I guess.
ShaggyRoger unfortunately taking a fall again.
Yeah, I think after Fire Rod, the only thing most people needed was the GT Big Key.
Yeah. I don't know, for me, what I could have done better, I did all the dark rooms, and I did them without dying unintentionally, which was nice, but they were also pretty slow. I got lost quite a bit, so it might be worth practicing the swordless dark rooms for me. I think it could have shaved another couple minutes or so if I had practiced those a little bit more than I have.
Yeah, I mean, you did pretty good. The only one that you really had trouble with, I guess, was the dark maze and pod.
Yeah, that one's well, that one is a maze, so without an easy way to see where you are at all times, it can be a tricky one to navigate.
Even with the lantern, I found myself getting turned around in there just a couple times.
Yep, that's why they call it the maze.
Yeah, I think I stayed away from Dark Death Mountain for so long, and there was no reason. Like, it's not a difficult dark room to do. It just felt like, oh, well, I guess the seed is sending me somewhere else. I should probably go around looking for flute. But it was very, very much the play.
Yes, if you just that one sequence break alone, it was enough to save almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think I've got to sort of train myself in Keysanity mode to not avoid overworld sequence breaks as much as I do in open, because there are like so many more required items now that you're far more likely to hit on something useful if you sequence break to say Death Mountain or to the Zora area.
Yeah, somebody mentioned something in somebody's chat today, which I think was like more of a complaint, but I found pretty useful, was that all the big keys are basically ice rods. They're one thing that could be anywhere that you're searching around looking for, and you got to kind of think of them all as their own special little ice rod.
I think a few of them feel more like they're extra shovels to me.
Yeah.
So now going forward, we do have the Keysanity tournament coming up. Are you guys going to be in it? What's your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. I'll be there.
And yourself, fantallis? How's your feeling on that? Do we have our Prier? Do you have your mic fixed quite yet?
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can. GG, well played.
I think he can hear, or we can hear him, but I don't think he can hear us.
Thanks.
So talk us through the seed. How'd you like it?
Yeah, exactly. It was fun, but I almost forgot I was in Go mode.
Yeah, we saw you start to check the left side of swamp, and then I think it finally realized you finally realized that Gannet's Tower was your go mode item.
Yeah, and last dungeon I had to do was Ice Palace, and I can go mode it. I was expecting to maybe searching one last big key, but it was unnecessary. So I went straight to Argus and straight to Ice Palace to finish the game.
What would you say if I told you you could have found the Tempered Sword in the first chest in Ice Palace?
Oh my god.
Yep, Tempered was in ice, so it wasn't too far from the start. And we do have ShaggyRoger finishing in 25th place with a time of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 25 seconds. So, Prier, are you going to be joining the Keysanity tournament coming up in a couple weeks?
Congrats. Yeah, I'm already in. I hope I will do better than the open mode. I threw the tournament with 2 races against GSR2 gamers. I was ahead, but in rando sometimes you don't know what's happening, and I threw the races.
Well, best of luck to you doing that. It was definitely fun to be to watch where you're going with it. It'd be a lot of fun to watch all 4 of you, whoever chooses to go into it. All right, and we are reaching out to Shaggy now that they have finished.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can get Shaggy in here. Their thoughts on it.
And while we are waiting on Shaggy, one final thank you to our trackers today behind the scenes, Sir Laugh-A-Lot, MW, and its Brewers fan JP. And thank you to the Speed Gaming family of chat for putting on these daily races. And coming up tomorrow night, we have a 8 p.m. showcase for the Zelda 1 randomizer bracket round. And following that, we will have the bracket reveal show, so that should be a lot of fun to watch. If you are a fan of Randomizer, come see some Zelda 1 action tomorrow night here at 8 o'clock on the Speed Gaming family. And Shaggy is coming in to chat with us, so they will be here momentarily.
Yeah, it looks like we're kicking things off tomorrow with Keysanity at 2 p.m. And then our featured race open timed one-hit KO on easy at 8, and then our daily open at 11 p.m. And there's ShaggyRoger. GG, Shaggy.
Yes, absolutely. Well played. A lot of fun to watch all 4 of you guys race tonight. Shaggy will be with us momentarily.
While they get their mic set up, answer a question in chat. There are no more races today. You can tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for the first daily race of the day. Again, if anybody is interested in starting to run the Link Pass Randomizer, please join us on Discord.
And we will be having a Keysanity tournament if you have joined what you watched tonight. That begins January 29th. So stay tuned to that. There should be a lot of fun to watch as well. And if you want to have some fun with some randomizer, join in on it.
Shaggy, how you doing, bud?
Push to talk, maybe.
There we
you
go.
All
GG,
right, forgot
well
I had that. Thanks, man. That was super fun. I like Keysanity a lot.
Yeah, that seed was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to commentate on. Well played. Any thoughts on the seed as a whole? How'd you handle it?
Well, thanks. Yeah. I felt pretty good through it for the most part. Obviously pod routing killed me real bad. I'm still not used to thinking through that in Keysanity mode. Hold on, I'm getting a weird echo. I think that should be better. But yeah, all in all, that's a good time for me just in any mode of rando, not just Keysanity. So I feel pretty okay.
Will you be joining the Keysanity tournament in a couple weeks?
I don't know if I quite feel ready for that, but I'm definitely going to enjoy watching it, and I'm going to keep doing more of these.
Well, it's definitely fun to call these races. It's definitely fun to watch the races. GG on the race as a whole. It was a lot of fun to watch all 4 of you guys tonight.
All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you all for commenting.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for running. Put on one heck of a show.
All right. Any final words from any of the racers before we wrap it up here between AaronDobbe, fantallis, Prier, or Shaggy?
I love Keysanity mode. This is my favorite.
No, thanks for commentating, guys. I'm looking forward to checking out the VOD of this tomorrow. We'll see all that weird stuff that I did.
Thanks to the commentators, the trackers, and the viewers. Thanks, and see you soon, guys.
All right, and with that, I am DarkFalls1983, and with me tonight was Terminal Crowbar. We wish you all a wonderful evening, and we will see you in the next broadcast. Terminal, any final words?
No, just want to say good night to everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Alrighty, and with that, everyone have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the next show. Thank you.